Hello.
How are you today?
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. Uh, I just sent you a message. I want to learn a financial word. Uh, let me pass the link.
I have it. I have it already. I've opened it, Max.
Okay. Thank you. So
You're very efficient. Good for you.
yeah. Today, my daughter want to come with me and go to the lesson. So say hello. 你说 hello.
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 你要看得到。
Hello, young lady. Hi.
Hey, what's
How
real?
are you? How are you?
Can you say? I'm fine.
How are you?
Abu.
Okay.
How old are you?
She is 3.
Oh wow, 3.
Yeah. So
So
okay.
you have your hands full.
Hands full.
This an idiom in English. To have your hands full means you're very occupied. I'll write it down for you.
Okay. I don't understand. I don't get it.
That's okay. Mhm.
Everyone.
你在说什么？
Everyone. Everyone.
好了，小声一点。
Everyone. Everyone.
Yeah,
There you go.
Everyone.
Have your hands have your hands full?
Everyone.
C 点，不要吵。C2 to be so busy that you do not have time to do anything else. I would love to help, but I have got my hands full. Organize the school play.
Hmm.
So that means your hands full.
It means you're very busy.
Yeah. So I how to make the sentence? Have your hands. I have my hands full. That means I'm busy, right?
Perfect. Good job. That's it exactly. I have my hands full with my beautiful 3-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I have my hands full for my 3 years old. Yeah, I have to take care her, and if I don't have time to take care her, she will be bother me all the time. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so we'll manage. Not a problem. So, tell me, why did you choose financial terms?
Yeah. That's I just googled that, and I want to learn English for the I want to learn more about any English. I am an engineer, but I know the computer skill about the English. I know the English about the computer skill, but
Okay.
I don't know other word like financial or business word or something else, art or exercise.
Okay. Health. Okay, I understand. Okay, I get it. So you'd like to broaden, in other words, you'd like to broaden your vocabulary in other areas of life, such as health and fitness, entertainment, finance, education, health and welfare, whatever.
Yes. I have I 你不要吵。I I have to study the healthy word. Uh, I can read the article about any healthy like cancer or disease, and that's because I'm my wife have some disease in Taiwan. We don't have the resource to cure this disease. So
Really?
so I learn English for my wife, and so I can read the article to know about the disease.
Okay, good for you. That's great motivation.
Yes,
This is this is great. It's not necessarily the first choice. I wouldn't. It's not my first choice to discover something about an illness, but to practice English and to be motivated to help your wife is a great moving forward attitude.
yeah. So my wife she's health is more better and better. So I think the I read the article is very helpful for her and improve my English skill. So I
Hmm.
think this is a very good uh, method to learn English. Yeah.
Right, right. Let me bring up one point. And this is a great approach that you're taking to discover more vocabulary. But business vocabulary is a bit different from financial vocabulary.
Yes, I know.
Business is okay, okay, fair enough.
So, maybe last time and uh, over the last time, I have I had a say I want to learn the financial word, but you bring me a business word. So we we learn the business word for 2 class, and I think maybe I want to learn more about that about the financial. I want to read about the financial news, so maybe I can uh, know uh, another the English another English word.
Mhm.
Yeah,
In English, we have a word for this, a word for other words that we use, and we call it jargon.
jargon,
Jargon.
jargon,
In English, we have jargon for engineers, for teachers, for plumbers, whatever you do, your community has its own little language, and we call it jargon.
jargon.
Let me put it down for you.
So this is maybe a professional word for the other area about any professional skill.
Well, there are some words that are unique to that profession, and we will use them in everyday language with other people that are engineers, and we call this language jargon.
Okay,
There it is.
jargon. Special word or expressions that are used by a particularly profession or group and are difficult for others to understand. Legal jargon. Legal jargon.
Jargon.
Legal jargon. In the specialized language, slang, cant, idiom, argot, part, more a form or of more a form of language regarded as barbal or
Barbarous.
so I know the jogger is a special word for any professional skill.
Right.
Yes.
Or group.
Yeah. 点点，你可以帮我的耳机拿给我吗？啊，你走开，你走开，你不要吵我好了。So, sorry.
No, it's not a problem. Really, it's not a problem at all. I want you to be comfortable.
Okay. So, maybe I want to learn more common jargon word. Yeah,
Okay.
because like if we go to bank, so like a loan or account, like we will use the word in the bank.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You're right. I agree. This is bank jargon. If you go for a loan, for a mortgage, you have to know what assets are. You have to know what liability is. You
Yeah.
have to know what expenses. This is a good point. That if you deal with a bank, you need to know financial jargon.
Yeah. So I yes, I want to know financial jargon. Yes.
Okay. So let's start at the beginning. An asset. An asset.
Asset.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, these are the economic resource of business.
Economic, slowly.
Economic. There are the economic resource a business has, including the product. It has an inventory, the office furniture, and the supply punch for use, and any trademark or copyright it owns. This asset count toward the value of a business, since they could be sold if the exper-
Experienced.
business experience difficult times.
Mhm. So assets are things that you own, things that property. Assets are property you own. And if you, an asset can be anything that belongs to you.
So like money, stock,
hmm Right?
house,
Land. hmm
land. Okay,
Right?
I know.
And inside, in the business context, in financial terms, when we see assets, we think immediately of company. Do they have money? Does the company make a profit? And what do they do with the profit? They turn it into assets or do they reinvest it? So we have many possibilities of once we understand asset, it's a value.
It's a value. As asset is a value. So the assets of company like stock price, yeah, and
The stock price. Are you familiar how the stock price works in the stock market? Do you know how they get the price?
yes, we have to buy stock and someone sell the stock, and
Right.
the price will be changed.
But how do they come up with a price? Do you know price earnings ratio?
Furniture ratio, I don't know.
Okay, good. This is great. In the stock market, we have the possibility to buy a share in a company. The share, it will give us the right to control some of the company that makes money, profit.
Yes,
How do we get that profit? It comes in two ways. It's spent by giving you money back, the investor, and this is called a dividend. A dividend. Do you know
A
that
dividend.
word? Hmm. Okay. I'll write it down.
Yeah, the financial word, I think that maybe difficult to me.
No, no, this will be fun for you. Dividend.
Oh, dividend. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Kenny. So, um, every year, company will share the dividend to the stock buyer.
With the shareholder. Every
The
quarter, every 3 months, the company pays a dividend, which is part of the profit that's given back to the shareholder.
shareholder.
Yes, the person who
Okay.
invests in the stock market is a shareholder.
Oh, that's okay. So every 3 months, company will share the dividend to the shareholder.
With the shareholders.
Share dividend with shareholder.
Perfect. So the dividend is part of the profits. Obviously, they can't invest everything and give all the money to you. They can't give all the profit to you. They have to reinvest some. So what they give you is part of the profit called the dividend. It comes every quarter, and it's money to you to reinvest or do as you wish with the money. But it's your money after you earn the dividend.
So if I buy more stock and the dividend will be more share with me, right?
Well, if you have more shares, yes, you'll have more dividend, more profit will be shared with you. But let me get to the point. The point is the price. When you see a price of $10 for a stock, how did they arrive at that number? Do you have any idea? How did they come up with $10? How come it's not 20? And how come it's not 2? Why did they come up with 10?
Because people think uh, the company cost $10 for a stock, so I buy I buy the stock in $10, and someone will sell $10 stock to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to buy $9, but no one sells $9 stock to me,
Mm-hmm.
then this trade will not be finished, and
Completed.
the price will not go to $9. Will keep in the $10, right?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
But let me explain one step further. The price of $10 comes from a ratio. A ratio. Do you know that? 5 to 1 or 1 to 5? A ratio.
five.
Let me write it down. This also is a financial word that has to do with earnings. A ratio. There we go. Ratio.
Ratio. The the
Quantitative.
the quantitative relation between two amounts showing the number of times one value contains or is content with the other. The relation of man's job to woman is 8-1.
8-1.
8-1.
8-1 is the ratio. There are 8 men working for every 1 woman. The ratio is
Oh,
8
the
to
ratio.
1.
Yeah, I understand.
Mhm.
So maybe the maybe in the world, the man and the woman ratio maybe is 50-50.
Right, exactly. Actually, I think there are
Yeah,
more women. I think it's 49-51.
49-51. Yeah.
I
Oh,
think there are more women.
oh yeah. I know the South America. Yeah. No. I the Cuba, the Brazil, the South of American state. I don't know how to.
It's either South America or Latin America. Latin America are the languages where we speak Spanish or Portuguese, which is almost all of South America. Brazil, Argentina, these countries we speak Spanish and Portuguese, they're called South America. The
Yeah.
Latin countries are the countries that may be in Central America also, like Mexico, Yucatan. These areas are called Central America.
Okay. So I know the South America is woman is more than men. The ratio may be the 8 woman to 1 man.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I heard about that. And the men in the South America is dangerous because you will be raped by woman. Do you
Okay.
have do you hear about that?
No, but maybe I want to go. Would you like to go?
No, I don't like that. So
Me
I,
either.
I
I'm happily married too. Thank you.
yeah, because maybe the the woman may be very strong, so they can rape.
Okay.
And then maybe I heard about that 2 woman, 1 man, and they just rape you. Yeah,
Okay.
in
Okay.
South America. Yeah, so that duration I know the meaning. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put one more up for you then. It's called price earnings ratio. Price earnings ratio.
This mean the ratio about if I buy the stock and I can I
Well,
can earn.
no, actually, it comes from the earnings. The earnings don't, when they give you the dividend, Max, they don't give you just the earnings because they operate on a ratio. So the stock price is a function of the earnings times a number. So the stock price is a function of the ratio times some number, which is the earnings. Here, let me explain it this way. Have a look.
In an essence, the price earning ratio indicate the dollar amount an investor can expect to invest in a company in order to receive $1 of that company earning. This is why the PE is sometimes referred to as the price multiple because it shows how much investors are willing to
Investors,
pay.
investors.
It shows how much investors are willing to pay per dollar of earning.
So let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. A stock is trading at $10 in the market. Okay?
Yeah.
They have earnings of $2. The company earned $2. That means every quarter they made 50 cents. So over the year they made $2 of profit. How come the stock is not selling for $2? How come it's selling for 10? They only made $2 of profit. Well, it works on a ratio of 5 times. The marketplace is willing to pay 5 times the earnings in anticipation of more earnings. So the market is willing to pay 5 times the earnings, which brings $2 to $10. That's the strike price. That's the stock price. So the stock is trading in the market at a ratio of 2 to 5.
So the company earned $2, but they will pay 5 times, maybe. So it become to $10.
No, they won't buy it. You will buy it. You are the stock purchaser. You are the stockholder. You paid $10, so you paid 5 times the earnings to own that stock. You paid 5 times the earnings to own one share. And if the stock goes up to $11, the price ratio changes, but you made $1 of profit.
Yes.
Capital gain is different from earnings that you get in a dividend. You get capital gain if you make $1 profit.
So I get $1 profit
If it goes to
because
11.
yeah, if it go, yes. So in so the price earning ratio is 10 to 11. So price earning ratio is 1.
1 point something. I don't have a calculator, but it's not the same ratio anymore, because if it's $11, it was 2 to 5, right?
2 to 5.
One
Yeah.
fifth.
Yes. 1/5. 1/5. 1/5.
That's right. So the ratio
Oh,
of
okay.
profit, the ratio of profit is 5 to 1.
Yes. 5 to 1. That's 5 to
That's the price earnings ratio. So you can look, if you go to the newspaper section, you will look for PE, and you will
Yeah.
find out, for example, every company in manufacturing of washing machines, every company that manufactures washing machines has a price earnings ratio. It could be high or low, depending on the reputation of the company. If the company is doing well, they'll have a high PE. It could be 15 times earnings. And some companies will pay 50 times earnings because they have speculation of great future ahead of them. I'll send you another link to explain it a little further, but you're getting it. It's not simple, but once you get it, you get it. I'm happy that to explain it to you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I hope I'll send you a link so we can continue talking about it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I will. I will keep you going. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot. Say bye to everyone, your family too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, Max.